Hello, this is Florian Munch for Mining Scout on Tour. I'm here at PDAC 2022 and I'm here with Paul Gill, CEO of Pampa Metals. So Paul, great having you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for meeting us. And could you give us a short overview, especially for investors new to the story? What is Pampa Metals about? Where are you located?
Yeah, well, Pampa Metals is trading on the CSE under the symbol PM and on the OTC under the symbol PMMCF, and we're focused entirely in the northern portion of Chile around Antofagasta. We have 800% owned projects, so we have a lot of work programs going on and a lot of activity that has been done in the young history of the company. So, of course we're going to be doing lots more to bring those projects up to the best analysis of them and see if we can move them forward or drop them.
And we see in the general markets, copper price is above $4, quite bullish here.
Yes.
Chile is one of the premier mining jurisdictions for copper, and you're placed there, right?
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. And you know, the fact of the matter is that our society depends on two things: oil and copper. And oil is producing energy, copper is the transportation of energy, and also now we have the EV revolution coming on, and there's going to be much more demand for copper, and we're seeing that in the markets now, and I think that will continue on for the next 30 or 40 years. And Chile is so important because it has 26% of the production, the world production of copper. So we're in the right place at the right time and with the right market.
Great. And Pampa Metals, so what's the business model? Is it a pure exploration story, or what's your exit strategy actually? So build up the resource and
our primary focus is to make a discovery on these projects. Now, each of those projects, 8 projects, are massive projects, 6,000 to 10,000 hectares, and so it takes a lot of energy and time to focus in on each of those to find the right areas of interest. And once we do, we're able then to make the discovery that will then bring in some of the majors that want to develop this area. And there's a huge demand for new projects now because many of the big mines are closing. We need to have 8 new Escondidas, the biggest mine in the world. We need 8 more of them in the next generation or so in order to keep all of the demand in place. So we're going to have, I think, a good strategy to joint venture some of these projects and keep them going.
And yourself, Paul, and your team, can you elaborate a little bit on your track record in the mining industry?
Yeah, actually I was with Northmont Mining when it was really developing in 2004, and then it eventually sold to Hudbay in 2011 for $500 million. So we had a nice run from 5 cents to $4 there. We knew that was when the copper price was only $2.50 to $3. So now we have a sustained copper price of over $4, over $4.50 even. So we think it's a good opportunity now to develop these projects, get them joint ventured, and keep some of the ownership for the future. Because if you own 20% of, say, a big company, a big project like Escondida, that's multiple billions of dollars. So the idea is to build, discover, and then joint venture.
Okay, so the story is discovery driven. Tell me about the exploration. What are you going to do in the next 1 to 2 years?
Yeah, right now what we have done is the initial discovery that we've made that we're focused on is Block 4. Block 4 is a large-scale porphyry target that we have made an initial discovery. It's here in the map behind us, as you can see. It's a light-colored area that's hosting a large potential body underneath. And so we've done all of the work, the magnetics, the IP, the soil geochemistry to identify the area in which we want to drill. Now we're just about to get the funds raised to go and drill and make that discovery on that one. But that doesn't stop us. We have another project called Cerro Buenos Aires, which is also very interesting and has 3 or 4 targets there. Redondo Veronica as well has 3 or 4 different targets. So we have a huge amount of work to do, and quite a bit of time is going to be taken in order to do the right things at the right time. It's very important to have credibility in this business, and our team is fantastic. We have people that have come from BHP, from Rio Tinto, and from Anglo American that are well versed in how majors assess projects and what information they need, so they can build things the right way. And so I'm very happy to have joined this team at the right time, right when we're ramping up.
Let's talk about share structure and ownership and your financing situation right now.
Yeah.
So who holds the shares, and how much do you have in the bank right now? How's the financing?
Yeah, between one of our major shareholders, Austral Gold, and ourselves as management, we control about 25 to 30% of the shares. Many of the other shares were issued at 40 and 45, and in fact, recently we just closed 1.6 million at 30 cents. So the share structure now is 49 million shares out, with warrants at 40 and 45 and 50. So there's really quite a lot of opportunity. Once a big discovery is made, we'll see a lot of those warrants come in, hopefully, as we move to higher prices. So that's really the focus. The next bit to do for us is to close another tranche of this financing and get it going. And I think that once we close the next tranche, we'll have all the drilling capacity done. And for this year, our focus will be Block 4. The next one after that, Cerro Buenos Aires, if we have the opportunity. But again, one discovery will lead to more financing, will lead to more stuff. And we have 8 100% owned projects. There's no company like this in northern Chile, in fact, in the world. I mean, this is where you want to look for copper. This is where we have the copper development going on. Every single major company in the world is located in northern Chile. They have operations, and so that's where you want to discover a project, right where they have already invested all the infrastructure.
Wonderful closing statement. Thank you very much, Paul. This is Paul Gill of Pampa Metals here at PDAC 2020.
Thanks all.